has invigorated a culture. It's part of this new Lincoln that's been put together over the last 10 years, and we hope that story continues because we've grown up to over 10 local craft beer outlets, and that number continues to grow. Companies like Kincaidor, Blue Blood Brewery just outside of the downtown area, and everything that we have going on in the downtown scene has definitely changed the culture and given people more things to do.
By building your culture within each brand, all those brands span across the city to help build the culture of Nebraska, or of Lincoln in particular. Each one of the breweries, and we have a lot of friends that are running breweries in the city, they all have their own culture, they all have their own thing, they all have their own stories they're telling, and I think the culmination of those stories adds up to be something really cool, and Nebraska's beer scene is blowing up because of that.
People have been brewing beer for a very long time, and it's been a part of local culture for a very long time as well. A local brewery very much reflects the climate of a locality. So say our brew, for example, being from Western Nebraska, the branding very much reflects Western Nebraska culture and Western Nebraska history. So that being said, when you look at the kind of beers that we brew, it reflects what's popular here, and that's making a statement about local culture. Not only responding to it, but it also is sort of in this symbiotic relationship where you're drawing from your local culture while also giving back to it and helping to establish and create local culture.
We consistently, via social media, like to let people know about things that are going on in the culture, right? Whether there's music or different food offerings. We've had the craft beer tour, and that is an opportunity for people to discover our craft beer destinations. It's a passport program. They visit as many of these as they can, and at the end of the passport program, there are prizes, there are pint glasses, a lot of great things along the way. So what that's really done is engage the local audience in what we have in our own backyard, but it's also bringing in people from outside the county, outside our state, to experience what is being talked about with much enthusiasm and excitement across the country. A lot of people ask that we do it year-round. It's amazing how many people have kind of planned their life around the beer tour. They're getting their friends. It could be a girls' night out or a guys' night out, and they're just doing 2 or 3 breweries a weekend and just making kind of a great opportunity to be out in the city and have some fun.
I think it's amazing right now. When I was in college, you had your downtown scene, O Street. And I had a friend who took me to Empyrean, and I had never had a vanilla porter or, any of these other beers before. I was instantly hooked on what beer could be and kind of what it meant to be craft. Because, all of a sudden it's like, oh, we have all this local stuff that tastes good.
I think it definitely enriches the community for sure. You can walk in any brewery, any tap room in town any day of the week, and there are always going to be people there from every different walk of life.
We got people from all over and coming together, sharing a beer. And that's the same thing with, the craft breweries is like, you got a shared space, and one common thing, you just come in and enjoy something that you like.